My name is Bubba. I work in country in the city. Today I'm going to show you how to barbecue. But before I show you how to barbecue, let me tell you how some history about barbecue. Barbecue has been around for thousands of years. The rich had soft cuts of meat. The poor cuts went to the poor. These cuts were so tough, they would break your teeth. Well, what they did, they dug trenches, filled them with wood, started a fire, cooked the meat for hours under low heat. The smoke flavor from the barbecue made the meat tasty and easy to eat. Now, let me show you how I like to do my barbecue. Okay, let's check the fire, see what we got. Okay, and it's nice and hot. Want to have the grill nice and hot so when you put it on there, everything just sticks and cooks nice and clean. What I use is some spray. So what this does is stops the meat from sticking to the grill itself. So I'll just spray that. This doesn't catch like the fluid, but it does. It helps it release. When you get the meat off there, the skin doesn't stick to the grill. Now, what we got here is, first we'll put some chicken on. Now, some nice chicken here, nice and fresh. What I've done is I marinated the chicken overnight. Nice and juicy, some Jack Daniels, and some barbecue sauce, and some seasoning. So it makes it nice, so when you cook it, everything is marinated and the meat just comes out ready to get you started here. Throw some of that meat on there. You can just hear it popping. It's nice. So those juices in there that's already marinated into the meat, it's gonna go right through the meat with the heat, brings out the flavor of the chicken. It's like nothing else. Now, what we can also do here, while you're on this one side here, is put these links on there, these hot links. Also, I had them soaking a little bit of some of this fluid here, the marinade a little bit. Get down in there, store these on the grill there. Now, the links, they won't take as long as the rest of the meat, so you can actually wait depending on how much stuff you have to put on there to put the links on. But if you got some hungry people, you may want to give them some links to keep them satisfied. Now that takes care of that. Now here we go. There is no barbecue without some ribs. Nice long slab of ribs. Nice and tender. What I do for seasoning is I use we got some Stub barbecue rub. We're gonna put this on here, rub it in, make sure it's nice and marinated in the meat. So it's nice, makes it tender also, it's like a tenderizer. Just rub it in there, rub it into your meat. Also, I use a little bit of onions and herb seasoning, just a touch. Rub that in as well. And last, some all-purpose seasoning. Has your salt and pepper. You don't want too much salt in your meat because when you cook it like that, it makes your meat shrink. Rub that in there. Both sides. You know you got meat on both sides, even though this side here looks like it doesn't have that much meat, but it is meat. Nice and tender. Rub it in. Now the sauce is on after the meat is cooked. Throw that in there. All right. Now you can hear it talking. Watch your meat. As it's cooking, just keep turning. Especially that chicken, you don't want it to stick. but it won't stick with that grease release because it's really good. Okay, now we're gonna close the meat in here to give it a smoke flavor. So once we close the lid, it's gonna contain the smoke inside the barbecue, keeping the flavor and everything within the grill here. So we're gonna close it up, but keep an eye on it because once you close it up, it gets hot. It gets hot real fast. The meat will cook faster. So we're gonna watch it. You can smell it cooking. Man, that's good. Man, whew. All right, our meat is done. Let's take it out of here. Oh, yes. You need to let it rest for a minute before you cut it because all the juices are just going to flow all over everywhere and you cut it when it's hot like that. So we're going to let it sit there for a second. We're going to look at our chicken here and our links. All right, get the rest of the meat out of here. That's a barbecue that's done. Man, oh man, oh man. Woo! Country life in the city. Ah. Oh. Okay. Now we're gonna cut these ribs up and see how nice and juicy they are. Oop. Shoot. Now this meat's so tender it's coming apart, you don't need to cut it. Everybody come take that piece. That's tender. So tender you can break it with. That's good cooking. Tender. All right, let's slice this meat up and see what we got here. Right down there to the bone, nice and tender. Comes right apart. Look at that. This chicken here, this links. Cut some of that up. There's a link there. See how juicy these are. Nice links. Look at that. That's done. And there you have it. Barbecue, all done. Nice and juicy. Let's eat. Ah.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
Ribs are rocking, dude.
Eat.
Delicious.